let's do the Northman first. I don't have a lot to say other than it looks pretty cool.
We should. That's every trailer.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks
You
cool.
remember, remember Chris Farley doing those interviews, the interview thing he did on SNL, where he'd just be like,
Yeah,
"Remember,
that was
remember when you
awesome.
were in the Beatles? That was awesome."
You remember when
So
he caught the spear and then threw it back at him like immediately, like did a little twirl? And you
yeah,
remember
that was
that?
cool.
That was
Yeah,
awesome. Remember when Bjork was in it?
that's right. She's in it, isn't she?
Yeah, that was awesome too.
Yeah, yeah. And then you
I
got
what has Bjork been up to?
yeah, Bjork's all right, and
I
yeah,
feel like
she's.
Giordano would be a Bjork guy.
I bet he is. Yeah,
I don't know that for a fact, but he gives off that vibe.
yeah. Friend of the podcast, Giordano, whose book
Oh,
just dropped.
can
So
we do a review of the book?
yeah,
We'll have to have him on it
as soon
maybe.
as I read it, yeah.
But yeah,
We should do a review and make him. He has to sit there silently and listen to our review.
well, I read the first two chapters and it's great and everybody should pick it up. Go to the link in the description below to purchase it
Yeah, I'll put a
because
link
I don't
to the Mambo Wizard,
the Mambo Wizard.
which I mean, I think the target audience is like young teens, young
Hmm.
adult fiction. But you know, even if you're an adult, that's not shouldn't stop you. I mean, you probably watch Marvel stuff, so
I
that's
was
all.
laughing while reading it. It's good. It's a good time.
Yeah. All right. So this the Northman looks pretty cool. You know, we got a jacked white guy running around being a Northman.
He is
Uh,
being a Northman, and he is Alexander Sarsgaard. There's also a guy named Bill Sarsgaard in it. Are they related?
I think those guys are brothers,
Okay.
and I think they're Swedish, right?
Okay.
No, they're not. These aren't Sar. These are the Scars guards, not the
Skarsgård,
Sar.
not Sarsgaard.
Yeah, and I think their dad is a famous guy too.
Here, let me look up Alexander Sarsgaard. Skarsgård. Yeah, Bill Skarsgård is his brother, and his parent is Stellan Skarsgård.
Yeah, and there's like three or
Oh
four
yeah, he's a
brothers.
guy. I've seen him in things. He's
Yes.
in Dune. He's the bad. He's the guy in Dune.
Which one?
The Baron.
Oh yeah, yeah, their dad. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Okay. That place is okay. I'm for this then.
Because they're related to a guy from Dune.
Yeah, and they kind of give you the plot. It seems like it's a revenge ploy. Ethan Hawke being the dad. Also, Ethan Hawke is in Moon Knight. It's the Hawkeverse.
Hmm.
One of the other things I watched as well. I'm derailing your conversation, but
No,
the
I don't
other
care.
thing I watched was another Ethan Hawke, which was
Gattaca.
Gattaca. But we're saving that for Greg. But it's
Yeah.
hard to schedule with that guy.
If only Greg was more hardworking.
Yeah, if only. Yeah, he does. I just don't see him as a Gattaca.
He wouldn't make it.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he's in it. I'm all for Ethan Hawke stuff, so that's why I'm watching Moon Knight. And then, but yeah, so it looks like young guy has his dad killed in front of him, gets exiled, and then makes his way back with Anya Taylor Joy in tow to maybe help him. I think
It looks like she's doing witchcraft.
she's a witch, maybe studied under Bjork.
Here's what I bet happens. He relies on her to help, but then in the third act, she tries to like usurp power or something using witchcraft, and he has to fight her too. I bet.
Usurp. Um, and yeah, I think she seems to be slightly shady. Um, but also, what accent is she doing? I don't
Well, her
understand
her
that.
character is Olga of the Birch Forest.
So she's Slavic.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, that makes sense. But I'm like, is she like just like an American who talks funny, or is she like supposed to be an Argentinian British person? Because I think that's what she is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or
Speaking of which,
Spanish.
I am a fan of wide pupillary distances. So nobody should make fun of her weird looking eyes because they're so far apart.
They've grown on me. I don't have a problem with them.
Well, if you look, I'm looking at the cast right now, and it has Skarsgård next to her. Skarsgård has kind of close set eyes,
A lot
so
of
they're
uh,
pairing the close set eyes with the wide set eyes to make like this the perfectly set eye baby.
yeah, to make her look even more like a witch, I guess.
Yeah,
But a lot of Nordic people do have kind of close eyes. That's something I've noticed. I don't know if that's
I think
real,
it's
but
like a Nord v Med thing. Yeah,
well, the movie looks good. It looks intense. It looks violent.
it looks
Um,
cinematographically. That's a word that you learn in cinema
yeah,
school that I've been to, the cinema school of the Southwest.
yeah,
and yeah, it looks really cool. The cast is cool. We got Defoe and Kidman.
yeah.
You can just say their last names and everyone knows.
Uh huh.
But yeah, looking forward to it. Um, isn't it? Is it out yet? Yeah,
I
it's
think
out.
it's out like
I
this
could
week.
go see it right now, I
I think it's
guess.
out. I thought it came out like
Oh,
Friday in the U.S. I think it's
yeah,
out
it
other
comes out
places, but
Thursday. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, I think uh, online white people are gonna like this movie. I think it's for them.
It's definitely absent of the famed African American Vikings. Um, for some reason, I'm against that because that's obviously a big part of history that we need to include and be inclusive of.
Yeah, I won't be. I won't be too surprised if they find a few.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks cool, looks actiony, looks like it might be too much, as I say.
Yeah,
So I'm
I bet
hoping
it's
it's
too
not too
much.
much.
I bet there's some axes that go into the backs of heads.
That's all right. I'm a big Braveheart guy. That level of violence is okay, but it's almost like they take it a little too far sometimes, you know?
Yeah,
But
yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one.